As the market gets weighed down by a flood of new tariff announcements, Dow slipping 279 points, S&P declining 0.33%, Nasdaq dipping 0.22%. We have to remember that stocks are holding up incredibly well versus what you might have expected a few months ago. At these levels, the market remains pretty overbought. I don't like that. But all of the new tariff threats barely dragged us down today. What we're seeing here is resilience, something that stems from tremendous demand for stocks for individual investors, which is something we share with an assembled crowd of CNBC Investing Club members in our annual meeting earlier today. The individual investor, amazingly, is so far undeterred by the harsh words and the tariff news tightening that has now become commonplace. So with that in mind, why don't we check out what's on tap for next week? Remember, we're headed right into earnings season. On Monday, though, we'll have to sit through those new tariffs and penalties in another half dozen sovereign states. Always intrigued by how few countries seem to understand that it might be actually worth it to cut a deal now versus later. There'll be no doubt. And look, we're going to have new tariffs to study as the White House never sleeps. And we expect to hear something draconian about Russia. Whatever draconian counts as these days, it usually affects the oil market. I think oil is going lower. Tuesday it starts, and are you ready for it? Earnings season in full swing, with the financials starting things off as always. Hey, they were terrific last time around, but the economy's got a little weaker since so we're going to have to hear if there's any pickup in loan losses or slowdown in spending. The star of the show is always J.P. Morgan, and it's Jamie Dimon. It's the CEO. Been there since 2006 now. But I care tremendously, actually, about charitable trust holding Wells Fargo. Now that their asset cap problems are behind them, who knows how high CEO Charlie Scharf can take an unfettered Wells. One thing's for certain, it doesn't matter what CEO Jane Fraser says at Citigroup, everyone's going to raise price targets and praise the bank anyway.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.